All right. Hey, everybody. It is Justin, your guide into Legends of the Mara. Yes, it's been way too long. Here I am fighting my Thrash boss still, but had to get some things situated. We are still just chilling. Again, it is 36 days until the end of the season. So again, I think we're going to talk about Season 4. We're going to talk about the new update and thread that we got from Faraway themselves. But, I'm just kind of dropping my abilities, just getting ready. And getting ready for like Kodamaras Ascension and all the stuff that has to get situated for that. So again, we'll just drop my last ability here. We'll just drop the group damage and we'll just get started. So again, okay, what do we want to talk about? Okay, this dude's getting blasted. So we'll let our Kodamaras fight in the background, but Faraway dropped a very, very big thread related to the plan for the rebirth for Season 4 of Legends of the Mara. So they said it here. Earlier we shared that we plan to introduce new features and mechanics into Legends of the Mara for Season 4, the rebirth of the game. After digging into the code over the last few months, some of our timelines have shifted due to the significant amount of work needed to rewrite the entire Legends of the Mara backend, which was not structured in a way to allow for scalability or feature additions. So, Season 3.5 will end on September 9th as scheduled, September 9th. But Season 4 will now begin 60 days after. So mark your calendar. September 9th is when Season 3.5 ends. Season 4 starts roughly 2 months after, 60 days. So there's going to be a lot going into Season 4, like Paradise and Riftlands, heavy metal partner slots, harvesting mintable ingredients for crafting boosts, and new shattered types that fight back. There's also new abilities for Kodamaras and heavies. There's also combat creature management, combat boost, camp UI improvements for large holders to manage their collections, and that's just a few things that we plan to include. But there's still more to look forward outside of Season 4 that's coming up soon. They kind of talk about the new points system here and how to, kind of navigate all that stuff from Odor Lamps, Bronze Chest, mintable keys, and so on and so forth. So in September, the Legends of the Mara points portal will launch, where you'll be able to open Legends of the Mara chests that contain flat points, point modifiers, which is the percentage ones, and Ascension materials. And we'll talk about Ascension materials as we, drop into the FAQ over here. But you can earn wishes used in the portal from other faraway games during the Legends of the Mara off-season to win keys and more Ascension materials. So again, you can earn wishes, right? And wishes will come into play. We'll take a look at, learn more about wishes, mintable keys, and chests here. So I think we're going to segue and actually take a look at the FAQ, and then we'll come back and talk about Ascension. So Ascension is pretty important here. And then Dunamaras and other stuff here. Actually, no, we'll just keep going forward. So we'll take a look at the FAQ regarding wishes, mintable keys, and chests after we take a look at what Ascension is. So Ascension is the process for increasing the extra points cap of your Kodamara or Mara, right? So extra points, increasing that cap. Ascension will go live in the Legends of the Mara points portal well before the launch of Season 4. So again, you will have time to ascend your Kodamaras before Season 4. I believe that's what the verbiage here is. I'm just reading. So by the way, Kodamaras at Ascension level 3 will unlock an all-new third ability that you'll want to take advantage of in Season 4. So, okay, that's kind of big. Kodamaras at Ascension level 3 will unlock an all-new third ability. Okay, so that's pretty important, actually, if you have Kodamaras, right? So here's what the UI looks like. We'll just kind of zoom in just a tiny bit more. But at the very top here, of course, you can see your Kodamara. Its base points, its extra points cap, Ascension level. And in this case, this one is a King Kodamara. So take everything, of course, we're just taking a look at the screenshots, as well as taking a look at what your total points are. And then again, you'll have a couple of tabs here from points, modifiers, Ascension, and recipes. So what are the recipes here? So the recipes shown here are Ascension level recipes, and you can basically see from 0 up until 2, you'll be able to see what recipe is needed to get to that Ascension level. You'll also be able to see the Ascension price, as well as what level you're at, or what you've completed, and then again the max extra points cap numbers here. So again, you can kind of see recipe and you'll be able to see what you need in order to get to this ascension level and what mist you'll need to spend in order to upgrade your Kodamara essentially. So again, you can kind of see everything here. You'll be burning ascension materials to upgrade your Kodamara. And then again, we'll talk about other reasons to ascend. So I'm going to zoom out just a tiny bit. Dunamaras. Oh, this is the introduction of Dunamaras. So again, that's looking pretty dope. I was looking pretty dank. So, I almost said dank Maras. So Dunamaras are dark and ritual sacrifice corruptions of ascended Kodamara, created with a dark catalyst. A dark catalyst. Okay, interesting. Kodamaras and several Mara. We'll be sharing more information about Dunamaras soon. So, the evil faction of Legends of the Mara. So again, they're looking pretty swampy. They're looking pretty broody. Looking pretty dank. I'm just gonna mentally think of dank Maras here, but that's okay. That might be cringe, but anyways, okay. Let's talk about Ascension material airdrops, right? So do not forget there will be 2 airdrops of Ascension materials before the launch of Season 4. One airdrop will provide required Ascension materials for reaching level 2. So one airdrop will provide you stuff to get to level 2 for a Kodamara, and then the other will provide random Ascension materials. So again, you'll be able to learn more about the snapshot requirements here at the FAQ.legendsofmara.gg. So, what's the TLDR of all of this? Number 1, we got a lot of work to do to clean up the Legends of the Mara code that we've inherited, but we're excited to finally bring the game to its full potential with a suite of new features coming in Season 4. Number 2, Season 4 will launch 60 days after the end of Season 3.5. And remember, Season 3.5 ends, I think they set up here September 9th. Yeah, September 9th. So, again, 60 days after September 9th. But there's a ton of cool stuff coming to keep you busy during the off season. And just keep in mind, they're all chronically online. Everybody's terminally online right now. Come chat with us about Legends of the Mara at the discord.gg/faraway. So again, you can find everything there if you have any questions related to Legends of the Mara, Shadowline, everything in between, Dukidash and Clogged, so on and so forth. So again, this is just my breakdown of the thread, but we still have one other aspect to break down, and that is the points portal, right? So this part, we're actually going to talk about wishes from games, and then how those wishes relate to Oda lamps, and then how to open up more chests and stuff like that, and then what's inside the chest, and how you can assign your extra points to your Kodamara, right? So again, the FAQ has been updated a tiny bit, so I would highly recommend that you check out the points portal. I believe that points in Season 3.5 have also had some extra images put inside, but we're going to take a look at this and break it down. So this is your guide to Legends of the Mara wishes, Oda lamps, and chests, right? So what are the points? So NFTs in the Kodamara, Kodas, and Mara collections are assigned inherent base points determined by their existing metadata. So owners can earn extra points which can be assigned to the NFTs as well. So extra points can be assigned into the NFTs. So you can check out the points overview system here. It just goes over to the point system. But how does this work? So I'm going to zoom in a lot more. So the first thing is to get wishes from games. So you receive wishes as rewards from leaderboards from in-game drops across different games in the Faraway ecosystem. So this is across everything like Serum City, Legends of the Mara, Shadowline, and Dukidash and Clogged, and then of course future games from the Faraway ecosystem. So these wishes can also be integrated into products that aren't directly made or published by Faraway, that partnered in some capacity. So again, we'll just have to see what those are. Wishes live off-chain and are stored in your Faraway account. So just keep in mind, make sure to sign up with that Faraway account. Make sure to have all that set up. Again, there is an FAQ, I believe, on how to get that set up, but we're still looking at the points portal, so we'll just go through this first. So number 2, once you have wishes from the game suite, you can open Oda lamps. So essentially, you can use the wishes to awaken the lamps, and the lamps will reward you with either a Legends of the Mara key in a specific rarity, whether that's bronze, silver, or gold, or in-game consumables for various Faraway games. So again, this is what the Oda lamp looks like. The art looks pretty dank. It looks pretty good. So after you get your key, you can mint them, and then they need to be minted and then burned in order to open Legends of the Mara chests. So these chests, I guess bronze keys open bronze chests, silvers open silver chests, and gold keys open gold chests, right? So again, you kind of see what a silver Legends of the Mara key looks like here. But what's inside of the chests, right? So right now, chests contain flat points, point modifiers, and ascension materials. So just keep in mind, that's pretty important because you can, you can apply the flat points, the modifiers, which is the point, I think that's the percentage ones, and then the ascension material so that you can keep leveling up or ascending your Kodamaras, right, which is going to be important. So, but who knows what you'll find in them in the future. It should be pretty obvious, but keep in mind that gold chests give out the best rewards, obviously the most points and the highest modifiers, etc., etc. They kind of talk about the point system as well. The extremely condensed version is that heavy metals and Kodamaras have a certain number of base points associated with them, depending on different metadata, and they can also get extra points, right? So here we also have a silver Legends of the Mara chest, so that is also looking very cool, very Koda-esque. So extra points can come in the form of flat points and point modifiers, which multiply the base points the NFT has. So there is a limit to the amount of extra points that can be applied to an NFT. Ascension materials are used to apply to increase this limit. So, okay, what's the last step here? So, assign your extra points is the last step. After all of this work, and for what? Well, points are going to go a long way. You'll want to accumulate as many extra points as possible and distribute them amongst your Kodamara and Mara. And basically, you'll be able to assign extra points to these NFTs at the points portal, which will look like this, at which you'll be able, I think my head is in the way, so I'm going to do some oh my god, I moved the video. Oh my god, it's over. Okay, anyways, you can basically see everything here. You'll be able to manage your points and assign your points into your Kodamara here. So you can kind of see, here's what you can assign, and there's also a point calculation here as well. I'll move my head so you guys can see. So there's also the extra points, as well as the selection. You'll be able to see the total number of extra points there. Okay, so I know this has been a pretty long video, but I wanted to keep you guys in the loop with regards to what's happening with Faraway, what's happening with Legends of the Mara, what can you expect in the future, and all of the links will be in the description below, so you can read and check out everything yourself. But as always, make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. It always helps me create way more content, and yeah, it helps a lot. So anyways, I'll see you guys in Legends of the Mara, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.